Good morning, all. Welcome to Speaking Aiders. Myself, Ringu Johnny. In this video, we're going to discuss about persuading. How we can persuade a patient or a bystander in OET speaking in detail. Without further ado, let's start the video. Before we look at the examples of persuading, let's see what is persuading. It is to induce someone to do something through reasoning or argument. But when it comes to OET, there is no argument. So we can say to induce someone or to convince someone to do something through proper reasoning or providing proper justification. Example, it was not easy, but I persuaded him to do the right thing. Most of the students are always confused between persuading and advice. When they see persuading in the task, they will say, I advise you to do this, or I recommend you to do this, or I suggest you to do this. There we are losing the mark because both are different. Advice is nothing than just to give a suggestion. That's what we say. You do this, or please try to quit smoking. But when you pursue, you have to give a proper reasoning. Maybe the most of the cases the patient will be refusing or the bystander will be against that idea. So you need to pursue. Here I am going to provide you 5 examples how you can persuade a patient or a bystander. Let's see one by one. പെർസ്യൂഡ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ എക്സാക്ട്ലി പേടിപ്പിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് അനുനയിപ്പിക്കുക എന്നാണ് അർത്ഥം. നമ്മുടെ ഒത്തിരി സ്റ്റുഡൻസിന് പറ്റുന്ന ഒരു മിസ്റ്റേക്കാണ് പെർസ്യൂഡ് എന്ന് കാണുമ്പോൾ അഡ്വൈസ് കൊടുക്കുക. അപ്പോൾ അതൊരു തെറ്റായ ഒരു രീതിയാണ്, നമുക്ക് മാർക്ക് കിട്ടത്തില്ല, സ്കോർ കിട്ടത്തില്ല. സോ ബി കെയർഫുൾ വെൻ യു സി പെർസ്യൂഡ് ഹൗ യു ക്യാൻ ആൻസർ ഇറ്റ്. എക്സാമ്പിൾ 1. If you did not follow my instructions, you will have bad effects on your health. Situation: a patient who is refusing to listen to you or who is refusing to obey or who is refusing to do the instructions you provided. It can be anything. For example, a patient who came to your clinic regarding cellulitis management and you explained to him that he or she needs antibiotics, steroids or adequate rest. But he says he is quite busy in his life and he don't have time to do all these things. So you're going to pursue by saying, if you did not follow my instructions, you will have bad effects on your health. Or you can say, if you leave it unattended, your condition may be life-threatening. I hope you understand example number 1. Example number 2. If you did not walk every day or perform exercises, I am afraid to say that you will end up in obesity. Situation: let's imagine that this task is happening in a school and a teenager who is refusing to do any exercises, and you are warning him or her to do some activities because she likes fast food or junk foods, and her weight is already on the above recommended range. So you are instructing her, if you did not walk every day or perform exercises, I'm afraid to say that you will end up in obesity. You can take in any situations, or a university student who is not willing to do any exercises, or someone who is having hypertension and you're requesting or you're recommending him to do some exercises in his or her daily life. You can use this structure at any situation. For example, a diabetes patient who is refusing, or a hypertensive patient who is refusing to do any activities. Example number 3. If you did not quit smoking or consuming alcohol, you will end up with cardiac diseases in the future. Or you can say you will end up with lung diseases in the future or liver diseases. You can use this structure in any situation depending upon the case you are handling or the disease condition you are handling. For example, you're handling or you're speaking to a patient who is having asthma or any lung diseases, and he is having a habit of smoking 20 to 30 cigarettes per day, and he is not willing to quit smoking. So you can persuade him by saying this: if you did not quit smoking, you will end up with the lung diseases in the future, and maybe it's the beginning of his condition. So you can utilize this type of structures whenever you find persuading in the task. Example number 4. If you did not consult a doctor today, I'm afraid to say that your condition may get complicated. Situation, you can take in any situations actually. Any emergency situations if the task says pursue the patient. For example, a patient came to the emergency department with a severe pain and she needs only medication, but she doesn't want to see a doctor and she says she don't have time to spend here. She is having an urgent meeting. So you can use this type of structures. Or you can say, I can understand your situation, Mr. X, but your health is our utmost priority. If you did not seek the right treatment at this stage, you may continue to experience severe pain in the future too, which will also reflect in your responsibilities. Therefore, it is imperative that you consult a doctor today itself so that he can prescribe the right medication. By using this type of structures or this type of explanation, the patient will be readily available to seek the doctor's assistance. Or if you did not give a proper explanation or clarity, he or she may not be convinced. So, persuading is very important if it is asked. Example number 5. If you did not calm down, I'm afraid to say that you are prolonging the precious time to provide care for your child, friend, father, or mother. So please calm down yourself or please relax and allow us to continue provide care for your relative. This situation everyone can easily understand. Mostly a bystander who is impatient or who wants the nurse or the doctor to attend their relative immediately. But at the same time, she is prolonging or he is prolonging the time. So you can use this type of structures when it says pursued the bystander by saying you are prolonging the precious time to provide care for your child. I hope that's clear for everyone. I'll repeat. If you did not calm down, I'm afraid to say that you are prolonging the precious time to provide care for your son. Thank you guys for watching the video. These are the 5 examples how you can persuade someone in different situations. The first 4 examples of how you can persuade a patient, and the last one how you can persuade a bystander. I hope everyone understand it clearly, and I hope everyone will try to practice with this type of structures depending upon the disease condition you have. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe our channel for more updates, and we are speaking aiders. If you need more support, we will be providing weekly grammar practices and speaking discussions in our Telegram channel. So the link will be provided in the description. You can join there. Thank you and wishing all the very best to everyone.